If you've been listening to TPT sellers for any length of time, I'm sure you've heard the term product lines. What is a product line? Why should I make them? Are they different from bundles? I'm just so confused. Well, here's the thing. There's no one answer to probably any of these questions. But today I'm just going to give you my view on it and encourage you to make product lines. Hello everyone, my name is Sherry from Rolling Acres Education. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is not your first time. And first of all, I want to say that I think I said in an earlier video that I did not make bundles for almost a year. Crazy. Make bundles. Bundles will make you money. And I know one of the things I thought was nobody's going to spend that much money on one of my products. They do. So what is a product line and what is a bundle, and are they different? Well, this is my answer to that question. I might not have the same answer as other people, but this is how I look at it. All product lines should be bundled, but not all bundles are product lines. Now, in my opinion, most are. A product line to me is when you make a series of resources that you intend from the beginning to put together, and they either are all the same kind of resource that focuses on different subjects, or they're all on one subject and have different type of resources. For instance, I do holiday resources. I have a product line of holiday resources. They all follow the same pattern. They all have an informational passage that is then followed by some questions or some vocabulary, and then there's a crossword puzzle, and then there's a reading passage with comprehension questions, and then there's a word search, and then there's some other kind of activity, and then there's coloring pages and fast finishers, and they all have that. They're not the exact same puzzles. I do different, I always have a crossword and a word search, but I have other different kinds of puzzles, different kind of activities, different coloring pages, but they all pretty much follow that pattern. They're just all for different holidays. Or you could say, okay, I want to cover waves, and I want to do an introduction. We're going to talk about the basics of waves, and then we're going to do vocabulary about waves, and then we're going to do some wave diagrams. This is the different parts of a wave, and then we're going to do some hands-on about waves, and then I'm going to review and then have an assessment. So it's all about waves, but you're doing different types of activities. To me, that's a product line. And then, of course, you would take and put those together. Now, bundles are product lines a lot of times, but not all bundles are product lines. All product lines are bundles, but not all bundles are product lines. I have bundles that are two resources that go together. I do a lot of seasonal resources, and what I'll do is I'll do a seasonal science resource that's tied into that holiday, and I'll put them together. For instance, I did a Halloween resource, and then I also did a science resource about why we enjoy fear so much, and I bundled those together. I don't really consider that a product line. Some people might. That's the thing. This is all about you. But I just want to kind of show you the difference, that not everything that is bundled together has to be all so thought out. It might just be that you think, oh gosh, I've got these couple of resources that I think would really go good together. Go ahead and bundle them. All bundles don't have to be huge. I make a lot of money off of smaller bundles. I did an end of the year resource where I took some products that teachers might want to use at the end of the year, and I put those together. It was, Cinco de Mayo, Memorial Day, end of the year, like a summer resource, and I forgot what the other one was. And I put those together in a bundle, so at the end of the year, teachers would have these resources that were independent, that they could just hand out to the students, and it would help them get through the month of May. I don't consider that a product line. So how should you do a product line? Again, this is an individual preference. I kind of got my idea from other people, and I got a process that I like. I just completed my very first ever product line from start to finish. I haven't posted any of it yet. I've created every single product that's going to go in it, and this month, then I'm going to take and work on the SEO, the covers, get all that just right, get that all together, and then I'm going to post them all at one time. Now, you do not have to do this. Some people make a product, upload it, make another product, upload it, make another product, upload it, and in the end they bundle them all together. I just really have liked doing this way. I did all my informational passages, and then I did all the vocabulary, and then all the concepts, and then all the crossword and so forth, and just did them all at once. And I really, really, really like doing it that way, especially because when I get towards the end, the last little bit of it are easier things, and I just really enjoyed doing it that way. But what I do, and I'm going to do, is have a freebie for every product line. Not every bundle, but every product line. And I talk about this in making the most of your freebie or something like that. I'll link below. I think people waste the potential of their freebies. I think freebies can be powerful, powerful marketing tools. And if you look at a lot of my freebies, you'll be like, well, that doesn't look like what you talked about. That's because I just started doing this. I started realizing the power of freebies, and now I am doing them correctly. In my opinion, what is correctly. It doesn't mean they're correct for you, but what I feel, how I feel they should be done. So I'm going to have a freebie, and then several paid products, and then I'm also going to throw in a little bonus. So biology coloring book, that is going to be the bonus. If I have it ready to go, I'll link it below. And then I'm going to put it all together. They're all going to follow the same pattern. They're all about life, but they're different things. They're about how do we know what life is? How do we classify life? How do we organize the part, what's the hierarchy of life and things like that. And so that to me is a product line. I had planned it out from the beginning, what all I was going to put into it, how much, what was going to be in each thing, and I created that product line, bundled it together, and uploaded it. This is going to be the first time I've ever really done one exactly like that. I have another product line that I'm going to go back and put a freebie in and a bonus in, and that is my foundational science, which has sold quite a bit. But I think, what if you put a freebie in your store that links to that bundle? Then maybe even more people will find it, because people will find a freebie pretty easily because they want freebies, and that my hope is they'll say, oh, that's a great freebie, I'm going to check out this bundle. Okay, not everybody puts a bonus. They kind of consider their freebie their bonus, whatever, but that's what I do. I put a freebie, paid resources, bonus, upload them together or upload them individually, and then if you want to go ahead and start making, I just like to put them all together, because then you don't run the risk of somebody buying a couple and then send a really loud car. But the main thing is that it's kind of planned out, okay? That you know what you're doing. They're all kind of tied together based on a type of activity or a type of theme, whereas a bundle can be anything that you think has some kind of legitimacy to put them together. They may not be a product line, but you think, wow, these really would go well together, and I'm going to put them together in a bundle. These are usually smaller, and they can make you some good money. So that's just my opinion. I think product lines are important because they can make you money. If someone gets one of your products and thinks, wow, that's really good, then they might want to buy the whole bundle. Now, they can go to TPT. If if they buy a couple of products and then later they see a product line, they might be like, oh, I would like that whole product line, but I already spent this much money. I'm not really going to save that much. They can go to TPT, ask for a refund based on what they've already bought. So they can buy the bundle, and then they'll be refunded for those 2 products they already bought. I don't know how all that works, but TPT works that out. So bundles are extremely important. They can make you a lot of money. They can get you return customers because they like, oh, I like this style. I like the way this person does this. And so they will keep buying your products. Make those product lines, bundle those resources, and just remember, you've got this, God's got you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.